Once again, would like to request everyone to please put all your smartphones on silent or vibrate mode. Thank you. Lingbirakliba kwai pumna makta ngasigi thoramasi pangthokpa matamda apanayet amata leitanaba yamna smoothly pangthokpa yanabagi damakta isa isaga loina birakliba phone singado silent mode natraga vibrate mode thambinaba nolukchari. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please accord a warm welcome to all our distinguished guests of today's function. Ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Ahan badalingshin biriba kwaipuna mokpo ikoknona kurumjari. Namaskar. A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to the AI Impact Summit 2026 India Manipur Pre-Summit event. Today is not just about technology. It is about possibility for our youth, our institutions, and our reason as artificial intelligence becomes a powerful tool for grassroots innovation, global employability, and sustainable growth in Northeast India. This gathering brings together ideas, experience, and vision. It is a space to exchange thoughts, build partnerships, and shape how AI can create meaningful, inclusive impact right here from Manipur to the world. Thank you for being a part of this exciting beginning. Now, to formally begin the proceedings, would like to request our respected chief guest, president, and guests of honor, and our keynote speakers to come forward and light the auspicious lamp. We have with us our respected Chief Guest, Shri T.S. Kiran Kumar, IAS Secretary, IT Government of Manipur, our respected President of today's function, Dr.Yumnam Jayanta, Executive Director, NIELIT Imphal, our respected guests of honor, Shri N. Deven, Director, DIT Government of Manipur, Shri Biswajit Hajarika, Member, Finer and Managing Director, Trans Virtual Private Limited, Shri Nirupam Chaudhary, Director, NASCOM, Dr. Mani Madhukar, Program Lead Innovation Center for Education, IBM, Shri Subhimal Bhattacharjee, Head, Critical and Emerging Technology Society, Shri Amit Das, Managing Director, India Center, German Academy of Digital Education. And also our respected keynote speakers joining us virtually are Shri Satinder Kumar Bhalla, ITS Secretary, Northeastern Council, NEC, Dr. M.M. Tripathi, Vice Chancellor, NIELIT, deemed to be university, Major Raishe PA, Director, Northeastern Council. Thank you very much for doing the honor of lighting the auspicious ceremonial lamp. Ladies and gentlemen, now I would like to take a very short moment to honor and felicitate our respected dignitaries. And to do the honor, may I have the honor to invite Dr. T.H. Tankeshwar, retired faculty, Department of Computer Science, Manipur University, and senior member, AI and Emerging Technology Society. First to our respected chief guest of today's function, Shri T.H. Kiran Kumar, IAS, Secretary, IT, Government of Manipur. Presenting a token of honor and appreciation, we welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for your gracious presence. Matang Dalingshin Biribekai Kumna Jariba, Executive Director, NIELIT Imphal, Dr.Yumnam, Jayanta. Ikai Kumna Jariba Ngasigi Thora Mapugi, Mafam Dasu, Lang Jariba, Kudol Porisima Lantok Chaduna, Ikai Kumna Bocha Bagitancha, the Losari. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Yumnam Jayanta, Executive Director, NIELIT Imphal. I welcome you, sir, and thank you so much for your generous support in making this event a success. And also we have with us Sri N. Deven, Director, DIT, Government of Manipur. Would like to take this moment to honor and felicitate you and thanking you for your gracious presence, sir. And next we have Sri Viswajit Hajarika, Member, Finer and Managing Director, Trans Virtual Private Limited. Welcome to Imphal and welcome to our program. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. And also we have Sri Nirupam Chaudhary, Director, NASCOM. We welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for your gracious presence. And next we have Dr. Mani Madhukar, Program Lead, Innovation Center for Education, IBM. Welcome you, sir. Thank you so much. Next we have Sri Suvimal Bhattacharjee, Head, Critical and Emerging Technology Society. Thank you. And last but not the least, we have Sri Amit Das, Managing Director, India Center, German Academy of Digital Education, DADB. Thank you very much for joining us. We welcome you, sir. And also sending our deepest gratitude to our respected keynote speaker joining us virtually, Sri Satinder Kumar Bhalla, ITS Secretary, Northeastern Council, Dr. M.M. Tripathi, Vice Chancellor, NIELIT, deemed to be university, and Major Raishe, PA, Director, Northeastern Council. So ladies and gentlemen, now to formally open this pre-summit event, it is my honor to invite Dr. Yumnam Jayanta, Executive Director, NIELIT Imphal, to deliver the welcome address.
So, good afternoon. Kuramzari. Today I am very happy to say that in one corner of India, in Manipur, we are also hosting the pre-summit event of India AI Impact Mission, which is going to be one of the biggest global meet on AI and emerging technologies. I'm very happy from my side as well as from the side of Manipur also, the institution also. This event is organized by a think tank group of Manipur young people called as AI Emerging Technology, with association with our institution NIELIT and Department of Information Technology, Manipur government. And this event is going to be 2-day event, today and tomorrow. So in this, I want to welcome firstly Tambo Kiran, who is Secretary of IT and other departments also, Tambo Kiran IAS, for giving lot of support as well as, a lot of hopes that we can do something together. And also, I want to thank all our visitors, starting from Biswajir Hazarika sir, who is his member. He was a director of member before, but a managing director of Transit Virtual Private Limited, who is having a lot of industry funded projects as well as organizations in many places in India. And another fellow is Mr. Nirupam Chaudhary, who is the director of NASCOM, and he is also under mission of creating 1,000 plus startups in West Bengal. So I am saying that your West Bengal startup can be people from Manipur also. And we have Dr. Mani Madurkar, my old friend, very good friend, which is a program lead from IBM. Then my brother Sumibal Bhattacharya, head of Critical and Emerging Technology Society based at Delhi, Noida. And we have Amit Das, MD, India Center for German Academy of Digital Education here, happily accepted for doing something together with us. And we have Major Rasi PA, which is online now, director from Northeast Council. And most probably we will be joining by some more team from India AI Mission as well as from the NIELIT headquarters also. So today, theme that we are having is to show that what we have in Manipur to be in the global AI map, and what we are expecting from our experts sitting here who has been guiding us, especially me, when we started our career in this technology. So, sir, I want to update something. Some small video clip also will be there. We have 200 plus AI practitioners from Manipur origin who are in Manipur as well as in different parts of India and also in the foreign country. And we have around 20 institutions who are running technology courses in like BTech, MTech, PhD, MCA, and MBA who are ready to be in the IT industry. And we also have good labs in other institutions in something like AI, drone, 3D printing, data center, and data processing center. And from the government side, we have a very good IT park and a special economy zone of, I think, 3,000 seats here in Manipur inside the city. And we have few industrial zone here, which is yet to come up. And we are planning for bigger labs, bigger joint collaboration here so that you can invest and you can also, do business with us. And we are also planning for some labs in power electronics, VLSI, supercomputer, and the mainframe technologies also. These are things that we have by ourselves. Now what we are expecting here is, being Manipur is, having in some corner of India, so we have some physical challenges. So the total population is around 30 lakhs. Out of this one, 15 lakhs is the student. Half group of the group is the student. And these students are also trying very hard to be prepared for to become a competent for, taking these challenges. And we have startups, some IT industry, and the MSME. But because of the distance from the mainland as well as the local market is very small, it is saturating. That is why we are helping, we are looking for help from your side. And also, when we see the record of employment exchange, those who registered in the employment exchange is 4.5 lakhs. So it's a huge. Maybe by combining together with the startups that we have and also the facility that something that you can help to our state, we can generate some direct and indirect jobs. Definitely, I can also suggest that like the indirect jobs are going to create more revenue to the state because, indirect jobs for an employee, maybe starting from all those roti kapra makan, somebody has to, some 2-3 fellow has to help them. So this is what we are expecting from something from your side. And for producing competent, already we have around 10 technical colleges and NIELIT, as well as this NIT, Manipur University, Triple IT, we are also running a lot of competent courses in AI, data science, then data analytics. Even this team itself is conducting a lot of summer training, internship, and other activities also. And many of the courses that we run in NIELIT is totally free for the local youths, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and also something like new niche area like AI, semiconductor, we conduct without taking any fees. And we want some help from the people who are visiting us time to time. For example, starting a new joint lab together, and maybe something that, you know, in some activity that our people can come and start their journey in the national level. So that is why our request to the state government will be, let's try to have at least 1 or 2 labs every year in each of the districts. We have 16 districts. Maybe in 2-year time, 3-year time, if we plan 2 labs in each of the districts, then this lab will be utilized for connecting our youth to this area of technology, and also that someday Manipur can join in the global place. So with this is about the first day activity. Second day activity, we will have some stall, project demo, and the job fair. There will be around 300 students which is coming for the job fair tomorrow. There will be some lab inauguration, and there will be some new courses announcement from the NIELIT side also. And with combination of all this activity, which is arranged by this AI and the emerging technology, the think tank of Manipur, NIELIT, and the information technology government of Manipur, we feel that by practicing or by executing such type of event, someday we will be in the global map of this AI and the emerging technology, which is happening in everywhere. So with this, I want to welcome all the participants, all the invited VIPs from the institutions like NIT, Triple IT, Manipur University, Manipur Technical University, all the startups, local bodies, students, our faculty member. With this, I want to thank you from my bottom of my heart. These 2 days, please enjoy and see what is happening, and let's try to find out something or other after this event. Jai Hind, Jai Manipur.
Thank you very much, Dr. Jayanta, for setting a clear and purposeful tone for today's deliberation. Thank you so much once again. Now, to set the context for the keynote discussions, we have a short video demonstration that highlights the vision of the AI Impact Summit and the transformative potential of Grassroots AI for Northeast India. May I request the technical team to play the video.
For centuries, Manipur has preserved its knowledge, from the wisdom of the Puyas to pen and paper. Today, that legacy continues as a new generation enters the era of artificial intelligence. With a population of just 30 lakh, Manipur stands apart for its extraordinary concentration of technical talent. 8 engineering and technical institutions produce over 1,000 skilled graduates every year. Manipuri professionals working at Microsoft, Apple, Oracle, Wipro, and leading technology firms worldwide continue to mentor, guide, and give back to their roots. Talent needs the right environment to grow. With the inauguration of the Manipur IT Special Economic Zone, the state takes a decisive step toward a digital economy, creating spaces where innovation can scale. It is supported by a modern state data center and a 500-seater BPO. STPI Manipur is a catalyst for the startup ecosystem, providing incubation support for emerging technology startups. It houses a state-of-the-art AR/VR lab, the only one in Northeast India. The Manipur Technical Incubator provides a holistic platform, enabling collaboration between entrepreneurs, startups, academic institutions, industry, investors, and other stakeholders, binding the ecosystem together. With these foundations, Manipur is building the backbone of its digital future. The impact of these efforts is already visible. Startups operating from Manipur are gaining national recognition and delivering world-class AI solutions across continents, from hardware-driven technologies to cutting-edge document intelligence, language AI, and digital commerce. Backed by institutions like NIELIT, NIT, MIT, IIIT, and national missions such as Bashini and ONDC, Manipur's innovation ecosystem is now part of the global AI conversation.
It is so exciting to see the global AI movement gaining momentum in Manipur. This is the right time and everyone should be part of it.
Let's join our hands together to make it happen. Thank you very much. A very good luck to all of you for today and tomorrow.
A grassroots AI approach can build skills in Manipur, support local innovation systems, and connect them to global knowledge networks.
With talent, infrastructure, and global support aligned, this is Manipur's moment. Join the journey and help shape Manipur as the AI hub of the Northeast. For centuries, Manipur has preserved.
Thank you very much for that beautiful visual narratives to the entire team. So ladies and gentlemen, we now move to the keynote session, which brings together distinguished leaders from industry, policy, education, and global digital ecosystems. This session focuses on how artificial intelligence can drive employability, innovation, and inclusive growth, while ensuring that opportunities reach the grassroots level across Northeast India. So it is my honor to invite our first esteemed speaker, Shri Biswajit Hajarika, Member, Founder, and Managing Director, Trans Virtual Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon. Honorable Secretary IT, Director IT, Manipur, Executive Director, NIELIT, and my friends out here. This is excited. I'm very excited to be here in Manipur today because we are discussing on technology. And I am Biswajit from Trans Virtual Private Limited. It is a homegrown company from Assam. We have started our journey 23 years back. Now we are pan-India presence. We have almost 250 manpower across the country. We are working on technology. My profile is basically I commercialize the technology. I can carry forward the technology, what is there, and how I can use that technology on a particular field. So being my company and kind of activity we do, we are largely working on homeland security as well as on energy sector. So specifically, if we talk about AI, we are finding a lot of challenges in energy sectors. Now in the global level, our profit is going down, so automation is more important. And for automation, you have to use the AI. Example, suppose there's a refinery. So the refinery has millions of machines and systems. So those systems need to maintain regularly because there is a chances of accidents. There is a possibility of decreasing productivity, which is directly proportionate to your profit. So we are using a solution called APM, Advanced Predictive Maintenance. So while discussing with startups out here, we can discuss in this topic in details. We are talking of a lot of drones now. So a lot of critical infrastructures is a threat in the country or globally, that if the drone is come with some explosive to the critical infrastructure, how to stop the drone. So people are using jammers, which is not successful. So maybe we will discuss on EPM, electromagnetic pulse generators, which can stop the drones or neutralize the drones before reaching the targets. So can we work on this field? So these are the questions. I just put 2 questions only. So these are the basically the sectors where we can get into. I have gone through the profile of Mr. Aerosil. I remember Aerosil because this is something related to defense seal or kind of a security, so I remember your name very well. Before getting into the flight, I just gone through your profile. So you are working a lot of into agriculture, IoT. We are also doing a lot of IoT projects across the country. So hopefully we can collaborate, we can take your talent, your technology, collaborate with us, and go to the market. My experience in last 23 years to start this business, I start with zero, without any funding. I have started my business with 12,000 rupees. My company valuation is more than 470 crores now. So to do so, what we can do, we can carry forward this technology to the market. When I go to pan-India level in last 3 years, my growth, my revenue increased by 30% year to year. So market is a big question. Of course, it's a small market for us, but look at Taiwan. Taiwan is not a market. Taiwan is producing for the world market. So we have to think from that angle. We have to produce for the world. We have to think on this line, what is our strength that we have to basically exploit and to be sustainable. So this is what I can say today, and I'm going to interact with each of you, all the startups we can discuss, and I'm very happy that if we can collaborate from here to, and I'll share the domain expertise, what problem we are facing, how we can solve this problem, and how we can commercialize that. That is the objective. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, respected Shri Viswajit Hajarika, Member Finer and MD Trans Virtual Private Limited, for sharing your journey with us and for sharing your profound knowledge and wisdom with us. So ladies and gentlemen, there is a slight change in our list of keynote speakers. Our respected chief guest, Secretary IT Government of Manipur, has another very important commitment to attain. So he will be speaking next. So may I have the honor to request our respected chief guest, Shri T.H. Kiran Kumar, IAS, Secretary IT Government of Manipur, to address the gathering.
Respected members on the dais, Dr.Yumnam Jayanta, Executive Director of NIELIT, Dr. Mani Madhukar, Sri Subimal Bhattacharya, Viswajit Hajarika, Nirupam, Amit Das, Sri N. Diven Singh, and online we have Major Raisna, delegates of the dais and faculties from MIT, NIELIT, of course, NEET, and other members, students, trainees. First and foremost, I would like to attend all the AI meeting whichever is convened in the state of Manipur, whether I am invited or not invited. So I am not coming here as a chief guest, but I had already informed your executive director whether you invite me or not. I am going to pitch in and then come into the picture. We will be mostly hearing out from our delegates over here, consultations also. Leaving aside that, to me, once I joined the department, what strikes me most interesting when I took over IT is AI. And second thing which I was thrilled, I got to know that, of course, Aerosil and team is here. There we have got a pool of around 200 people who had not knowledge, but who had worked on this particular field. That's the second advantage. People may think this is small, but this is a starting point. To me, when I just joined the department, you go to social media and then you start seeing, no, people earning 70 lakhs, 50 lakhs using AI. There is one of the social media hype on AI which is seen. You open some this one channel, and then you will get to see how much you are earning, 50 lakhs, 40 lakhs. By doing what? By doing this AI, you use this. That is the first thing. Second thing is, in 15 minutes, you transform yourself. So whatever is in social media is something about an individual package. That is what I want to convey. What we wanted to convey over here is about transforming the state or the Northeast or the country. So when we talk about transformation, anything you do, when people walk, you have to run. When people are running, you have to fly, because we are laggards. As a country, I don't know some of the eminent personalities over here, when I say we are laggards, in the world context, they may think that they are leading, so they may also mind. But otherwise, if we see the world context, AI per se, or in technologies, we have got other runners ahead of us. So we need to run faster, we need to have bigger dreams, better dreams. We need not imitate everything. That's why we need all the different stakeholders over here. Way forward, we being smaller state, our population smaller, our catchment area is also smaller. We will start small, but not that we will always be small. Assam has led the way for the Northeast with some bigger projects, bigger infrastructural setup. Why not, if we are not as good as Assam, we will be running next to Assam. So by doing that, Assam will also run faster. Otherwise, they will be running slow. If only Assam is a runner, there will be no second, so they will be running slow. So we will try to chase Guwahati, let them run much faster. Who knows, we may also lead. So with that, I would like to close this. Thank you.
Thank you very much, respected Sri T.H. Kiran Kumar, IAS, Secretary IT Government of Manipur. Thank you so much, sir, for your continued dedication and valuable inputs to the development of the state. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, once again for joining us. And ladies and gentlemen, moving forward, would like to request Sri Nirupam Chaudhary, Director, NESCOM, to address the gathering.
Very good afternoon to all of you. Distinguished guests in the dais. We, of course, heard IT Secretary himself, and he had to leave, but of course, there are 2-3 very good messages for all of us, and it is important how we keep pace. That is so very important, right? I'm back to this state after a few years, and it's always a pleasure when we come and visit states like Manipur. I'm putting up in a very nice homestay. My friend Bunty is here, and we had a nice walk this morning. And it is so good to be in surroundings which gives a peaceful environment, right? That's what, in hustle and bustle of the big cities, we sometimes miss this kind of environments and this kind of serene atmosphere. That is what Northeast offers. And we sometimes forget it. That's what we should not do. So it's a great pleasure to be here, and it is an important confluence on artificial intelligence, and it is a pleasure to be here on behalf of NASSCOM. Congratulations and thanks to all my industry friends, and especially to my friend and industry colleague, Dr. Jayanta, for inviting me here. And we go back quite some time back, and we share some interesting stories together. Today, AI is no longer a futuristic concept or a privilege for large metros, as I was just mentioning. It has become a democratic force. It is, and Manipur is in a very unique moment right now where grassroots AI adoption can directly translate into global employability, inclusive growth, and societal impact. Let me begin with a very simple and powerful idea. The future of AI in India will not only be written in big cities and metros, It will be shaped in places like Imphal, Churachandpur, Ukhrul, and Taubal. That's what I believe. As per my understanding, Manipur has 3 inherent strengths, and of course more, but I think these 3, to my knowledge, and something which I want to highlight. A young and aspirational population, of course, strong community and cultural knowledge systems, and real-world problems that demand innovative solutions, right? These are precisely conditions where meaningful AI innovation is born, and many startups are in the room, I hear, and I'm sure we'll hear a lot more from all of you as the day progresses and tomorrow as well. In NASSCOM, we strongly believe that AI capability building must start at the grassroots. This means enabling students, faculty, startups, MSMEs, and even community groups to learn AI by solving local problems. Local problems, very important. I'm sure you will hear a lot of cases, as I mentioned, and few local cases which are maybe topical. Some of them might be relevant, some of this might not be relevant, but whatever I could gather, I'm just putting it forward. Say improve, these are examples, indicative by the way, like improve crop productivity in hill agriculture, manage fisheries sustainably in places like Loktak Lake, preserve and globalize Manipuri handloom and handicrafts, enable healthcare diagnostics in remote areas, build AI systems for local languages like tribal dialects. These are few indicative cases. And I saw some very interesting cases with Dr. Jayanta this morning when we were visiting the labs. When young people in Manipur work on such projects, they will not only just be solving local challenges, they will be actually acquiring globally relevant AI skills in data, machine learning, computer vision, and AI product development. This is where global employability comes in. Today, the global AI ecosystem needs talent not only to build large models, but also to curate and label data, test, fine-tune AI systems, deploy AI responsibly, and adopt AI to diverse cultures and geographies. These are opportunities perfectly suited for remote and distributed AI work, allowing Manipuri youth to participate in global value chains without leaving the state. However, for this to happen, we must invest deliberately in AI capability building. That is very important. This includes integrating applied AI courses in colleges and polytechnics, upskilling faculty through train-the-trainer programs, creating shared access to cloud, compute, and data sets, running AI boot camps, hackathons, startup accelerators, enabling AI pilot projects with state departments. And this is precisely what is happening here last few weeks, as I hear, and ongoing as we see today. Equally important is ethical and responsible AI. As Manipur steps into the AI era, we must ensure that data privacy, fairness, cybersecurity, and inclusivity are not just afterthoughts, but foundational principles. One of the most important and exciting opportunities lies in local language AI. Building AI for tribal languages is not just a cultural mission, it's a global niche skill. The world needs inclusive AI, and Manipur can lead by example, as we have seen in many other states. Let me also highlight the role of women and community-led AI adoption. When women grassroots AI entrepreneurs use AI-powered tools for marketing, forecasting, and digital commerce, AI becomes a vehicle for economic empowerment, not displacement. Our collective vision should be very clear. Manipur should not just consume AI, it should create, adapt, and lead with AI. We should all position Manipur as a living lab of inclusive AI, where innovation serves both local development and global needs. I would like to close with these thoughts. Grassroots AI is not just about teaching technology alone. It is about unlocking confidence, capability, and global relevance right here at home. If we get this right, Manipur will not just produce AI professionals, but AI leaders, innovators, and impact creators for the world. Thank you, and I wish this confluence a great success. I'm here with you all.
Thank you very much, Shri Nirupam Chaudhary, Director, NASSCOM, for sharing lots of information and really appreciating our hard work. Thank you so much, sir. And may I have the honor to invite next our respected keynote speaker, Dr. Mani Madhukar, Program Lead, Innovation Center for Education.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. And it's a pleasure to be here again in this premises, back amongst some of the friends, that I have been having for a while now. I was having a conversation before coming to this place with the Secretary, sir, and of course the friends here on the dais. And what I really feel is there is so much of course, everybody would say there is so much of a scope, we can do so much more, right? But the important thing is the direction, right? And this direction is that something that nobody else can, put it for you. We all chart our own ways in our own ways, right? Based upon our own strengths and weaknesses. So most importantly, it is up to you how you want to actually, contribute to the overall growth. And of course, in that process, you grow, right? When when you see other things growing and you add yourself to that, and we all grow along with that. So our growth is not separate from our ecosystem's growth, our state's growth, our institution's growth. It's not like that. So in order for us to grow, we need to grow them as well, and we automatically grow. If you understand that philosophy, you'll yourself align to what the broader objective is. Now, if that is what we are looking to do, are we on the right path is the second question. Now, where is a lot of people have different suggestions, where are we all going? So try to understand one thing, and please remember, there is always something called as a herd mentality, right? Where everybody is going, we all tend to go along with that, and we see that, okay, this is, the most. But then sometimes the unexplored path is the more better one, which will give you better results. Why? Because there aren't many people in that row, in that lane, and hence, you yourself leapfrog to success because there are only very few people ahead of you, right? So technologies like AI, quantum, and when I say AI, it's not just traditional AI, it can be something which is agentic AI, more towards tweaking of large language models, fine tuning, putting them to some local use. That is something we should be trying to adopt to. Then people actually are talking about quantum, right? This is something which is coming up in big way. Are we really looking to leverage? Are we putting our heads into it? If not, then you should really look to do it, right? So when you actually adopt to these new lanes of technology, you are putting yourself at forefront of development. You're not following any people. There is not, a lot of people there in that ecosystem whom you have to, struggle, compete with. So it's always better to semiconductors, right? That's a third area. I'm sure you all understand, in your pocket you carry so many devices, right? With so much into it. And all of it is mostly imported. We don't produce any of it, right? We do assemble, but then we don't produce, right? So even of a small part, if we can manufacture, right, produce, there is a tremendous market out there. So my point is, you have to basically identify something which works. One of the speakers also mentioned something which is your strength, right? Something which will work better for Manipur, maybe which may not work for any other state. We are all different states. They have all different ecosystems, right? We are all different people. Something which may be good for this place may not be the best for some other place, and something which is working for some other state may not be a good fit for this state, right? So that's where you, as a state will have to identify and really work on this. I see a lot of people coming together and pledging their support, which is the great thing. You should actually latch onto it and leverage what we can offer. I'm sure everybody on this dais can offer something. There's so many startups, who are actually working and creating something out of this state, right? So my request is again to students, right, to young people in this room is, please look for one single area that you would like to work upon. Build on that, you have a very vibrant ecosystem which can help you. We all need support and help from each other. Nobody can flourish on their own, right? We are basically, we have to thrive as a community. So please pick that one area, nurture it, and then you will find a lot of people to come along with you. And I'm sure NIELIT has taken a great, lead in this segment to come together, come with these forums to bring together people. And I really wish you all a very great success, because I see a lot of, each time I come to Manipur, I always, I'm filled with a lot of energy and excitement with the kind of conversations I have. And I'm really looking forward to closure of those conversations and in future travel of mine. But then all the best to you, and look forward to work and support to you all the guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much, respected Dr. Mani Madhukar, Program Lead, Innovation Center for Education. So in that very short time, you have actually put forward in a very simple language which we can understand. Even if we and I myself, not a student of technology or AI, I can understand everything you have said. And thank you so much for instilling and imbibing those ideas for our youth and for our students. Thank you so much, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, now would like to request Sri Shubhimal Bhattacharjee, Head Critical and Emerging Technology.
Fellow panelists in the dais, Mr. Deven Singh, Director, Information Technology, the head of NIELIT here in Imphal, Dr. Yumnam Jayanta, Amit Das, Biswajit Da, Nirupam, and Dr. Mani, the Minister, the Secretary IT in absentia. It's indeed a real pleasure to be here, because I was here last year in February, beginning at the Ikogai Film Festival to speak. And in one of this session, I think I spoke one keynote, but there was one side session. In that session, the conversation was around what AI can be utilized in the film sector or the film ecosystem. So when Dr. Jayanta took this effort here, and I see that let's build a future with AI, I just thought that this state has one of the best resources around the film ecosystem. And this is something that you can start with and be on your own, use your own strength and grow it. Dr. Mani just before me mentioned about the hard mentality that many of us see, and particularly in AI. Everywhere now you hear AI. Maybe 2 years back you didn't hear much, but now you see everyone, earlier what people spoke about IT, they say AI. People understand, not understand, but that's the flavor of the season. The Secretary made a very interesting remark about running and walking, or maybe even crawling. So if we consider the pace at which different places and at different levels things are happening, we can do that analogy. But I just wanted to also mention right at the beginning that when you make all these efforts right now, and we have a longer session to talk, this is going to be very short now, you need people also, who can guide you, who have an experience. And in Dr. Dr.Yumnam you have here, you have one of the best resources in this country, I can say, not in our region. I'm from the Northeast. I'm from a place called Haflong in Assam. I was born there, but I live in Delhi. But I know the whole Northeast ecosystem quite well. I must tell that this man did the running in Guwahati for a few years. He set up such a nice presence for NIELIT. And now he could have gone to Delhi, but he came back home here just to get that whole ecosystem in place. That's why in the presentation slides that were shown, that the software technology park that you have, the incubation center, you have the infrastructure, whatever is there, they help. They are not the primary things today at this point of time. You have a Biswajit Da silently, motivation-wise, he has done a lot for a lot of people, that he has grown a business also from this region in this whole space. So I think, the time is right, and this kind of events are very, very effective. I must tell this because I have already spoken in 2 other pre-AI impact events in other parts of the country. In Bangalore and Mumbai, I have already spoken. One was around defense and the other was around the critical infrastructure. What I want to tell you is that right now, the effort when large things are being done in this country, you had the G20 presidentship and India had, we did a big summit in 2023. We diffused it all across the country, across sectors. So you haven't confined it to the bureaucratic and the Delhi club, I can say. It has gone across the country. You have had events across the country. So people understood what a G20 leadership was and what goes with it. Same effort is being made for the AI Impact Summit on 19th and 20th of Feb in Delhi. And the effort that has gone across the country to sensitize, to make you understand what is happening is very, very important because you are not left out. Maybe you are not running, but you are not crawling. You know what is happening. You know what an effort is happening, and there is a space that you have to carve out of. Transforming Northeast India. Absolutely, there is a lot of effort happening around the infrastructure. Now, along with the infrastructure support and everything, these are the places where you use your head to build up cases around your own ecosystem where you see that you can apply AI, or you can yourself delve into areas that you bring out solutions using, the AI tools and all. So I think across sectors, there is an opportunity. It's not that everyone who has gone to America has done wonders. Definitely there is an ecosystem that helped there, that is why we're, but people like you, me, from various parts of this country have gone and built what has come out of these American companies and all. So I think individually we have been great success stories. Maybe collectively, that islands of expertise haven't clubbed together in this nation. But every moment there is an opportunity to remain with this dynamic system that we are doing. And I personally feel that the film industry here, the talent around it, the logic, the thinking, the skills around that, I think there is a lot of applications around the AI space that you can do. Secondly, the tourism sector is another area. So we have time to talk later in the day as well as tomorrow. But I just wanted to thank the organizers here for making this effort to do it. I thought coming from Delhi early morning is really useful because seeing the sparks in each one of you to be able to be thought leaders as well as entrepreneurs in your own rights. This is a point of time, where we are all connected. We know, we get information, we get support, we get various schemes. We can be a part of various groups and all. And on top of it, when you get the right leadership and you have one sitting in front of you, Dr. Jayanta, I think Manipur has a great story to tell in the AI sector. Thank you very much. All the best for the event.
Thank you very much, Sobimal sir, for your insightful address and for the clarity and sharpness with which you articulated the subject. Thank you so much once again. So ladies and gentlemen, now would like to request our next keynote speaker, Shri Amit Das, MD, India Center, German Academy of Digital Education.
Pardon the color of my shoes, I was pulled straight from the airport by Dr. Jayanta. But I visualize next 5 years, everybody will be sitting here with VR glasses. I can switch on my shoes to leather options. That's how it's growing. So with this, I'd like to thank Dr. Jayanta, my eminent friends here, and Dr. Jayanta, Mr. Subimalji. He was in the aircraft just beside me, but he took choice to sleep for 2 hours, then saying hi to me. But now, we immediately connected once we landed in Manipur. Thank you so much. And I must say, Dr. Jayanta was coordinating late in the night. I texted him yesterday at 10:30 and he's responsive. So I think with leadership comes wisdom. And this is one of the things which I feel, we should all inculcate as we grow. And this is very, very unique in this part of the country. I'm basically a Bengali. I have stayed in Kolkata, studied in Allahabad, in UP, went to Germany, started 2 startups. One of them got acquired by a US company in the year 2012. It was a software as a service company. Post that, I worked with World Economic Forum for 4 years in Germany, where I made good connects. So my company, which I'm leading right now, DADB, which is basically German Academy for Digital Education, is all about renewable and sustainable energies. So we are a tech company based out of Germany, and we create courses on renewable and sustainable energies, example solar, hydrogen, wind, energy system, battery energy systems, because this is where the world is growing, and this is where we feel we can value add to the ecosystem. But one thing I must say, that out of the 4 startups where I work, this is my 4th young company where I'm working. And I was always a dreamer, but somehow my dream was not able to visualize because I was not having AI back then. But now I'm feeling more empowered. For example, I was, thinking of building an app, and I was not able to ask somebody to create an MVP for me, because what you want to create is something intrinsic to you. You have to ideate continuously. You have to, curate continuously. And I use an app, which some of my friends helped me to choose an app, and I created an entire MVP on my own. So I felt so good that, this is the power of AI, and my inertia, which was earlier resistant to change, suddenly transformed to a new mechanism that it's a good tool to have. And I must say to all of you, and my student friends here in the back, that please don't use AI as a Google search only. It has much more things to do. And workspace efficiency, will be enhanced a lot with this. In fact, yesterday I was with my friends from Hyundai, and he was saying that his company Hyundai used to think earlier for 5 years. There's a plan for 5 years which they used to do. Now they're thinking of 1-year plan, because technology is changing so fast. So 100 years of innovation in ICE petrol engines. And now with the EV, which is 6th generation in, I'll say, in Germany, and 2nd generation in India, so many things, have changed. And the competition is so huge, so humongous globally, that technology is going to change. Whatever you have done in the last 100 years is now going to change in the next 10 years. And in the 10 years, you'll feel the world is totally different. What does it call for? It's called for all of us to upskill ourselves with the latest tools and technologies. And this is one of the things fundamental which I know that Dr. Jayanta is doing, but I think it will be very instrumental for all of us to be inclusive in the AI usage across. I think one of the things which I also want to mention that which came to me was that Manipur as a state. This is my 3rd visit to Manipur. I was there a couple of years back. And many times when I hear about Manipur, there are 2-3 things which comes into play. First thing, they produce excellent sports person. So I think hats off to you, because you are making our country proud with some excellent sports person which are globally recognized. It also says that we have one of the best football teams here. It also says we have the best one of the boxers here. We also say that we are the only one with polo, in the entire Northeast. And the tradition is so ancient, so rich, but how does we take it to the world, and this is very important. One of my friends from West, from Germany, also mentioned that the Northeast is known for natural resources, and natural resources which are very important from energy perspective, and also Manipur and surrounding states are important from agriculture perspective. I was in Maharashtra Summit, Agri-Tech Summit, and I got to know they have launched a new app, which is AI in Agri-Tech, in which the inclusivity of agriculture data exchange, kind of, you can say, wherein as a farmer, I'm able to see various parameters which can help me improve the cost or the revenues for me and reduce the risk factors. When we talk about Manipur, I think there are lots of things which needs to be also done in the AI perspective, agriculture perspective, sorry. And this is one of the areas where if somebody is thinking on the startup ecosystem or want to create something, I think agri-tech and using AI, you can help your farmers, help your artisans, help your cultural embroideries to go globally, and that's where the risk factors can be reduced. The channel in between, people across the world are making money because of your expertise, because you're giving to the first guys at a cheap cost and they're selling in the global market at very high cost. But the use, because you don't know how to place your product, you don't know what are the different areas where you want to place your product. You don't know which are the collaborative companies which can fund your project. The world is so small and so big, and AI brings us so close right now that I think agri-tech is one of the areas where all of you who want to start something seems to me as a very big option in the state. Yeah, I think most from the healthcare perspective also, I feel healthcare is one of the areas where we need urgent solutions with the AI data help centers. Example, if somebody have a heart attack or stroke, he needs to understand the basic things, and he generally don't have people as a reference. So that's where healthcare AI ecosystems comes in play in this part of the country. And traveling here to Delhi earlier was tough, but now it's a 2 hours journey direct. I know, but 2 hours are, even 2 minutes are important for this perspective. So healthcare is one of the perspective where all of us should focus. As a company, we are connected to all the global innovation funds, including GIZ. We are also part of Indo-German Chamber of Commerce. We are also working in Malaysia in agri-tech and solar companies. Also, we're just starting a very big project in Namibia and Africa on solar. So we'll be happy to collaborate, discuss with you, with Dr. Jayanta's guidance, if in any case we can support education in this area. And with this, I'd like to say thank you so much, and very happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, respected Sri Amit Das, for sharing your insightful knowledge and also specifically highlighting the potential of Manipur in the agricultural sector. So thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, now we will have the opportunity to hear from our representatives of Northeastern Council. They will be joining us online. So would like to request our tech team to please connect our representative who is joining us virtually.
Good afternoon, am I audible?
So we can hear you. You're audible.
Respected dignitaries of the dais, senior officials from the government of Manipur, representatives from academia and industries, members of the AI and Emerging Technology Society Manipur, my fellow officers, and my dear young friends. A very good afternoon to you all. The outset, I, on behalf of Secretary and NSC, would like to convey my warm greetings to everyone present at venue. Secretary, today, due to his prior commitment with the ministry, he could not join the online session. Although I am joining from through BC today, due to my prior official commitments here at in the office. I'm very much delighted to be part of the Manipur AI Summit in 2026 and to interact with all the distinguished gathering on behalf of the NSC. I would like to congratulate the organizers for conceptually and hosting this important summit, which reflect foresight and confidence in the capacities of Manipur and the wider northeastern region. Taken together, many policy makers, academia, industry, professionals, and students on a single platform is essential if we are to build a strong and sustainable AI ecosystem in the region. The northeastern region, and Manipur in particular, possesses a very unique strength, talent, and aspirational youth, with strong academic institution and growing disputed technology professionals. From the perspective of NEC, a balanced and inclusive development remains our core mandate. In today's context, digital technologies and AI are powerful enablers to achieve this objective. AI can help address regional specific challenges in areas such as agriculture, healthcare, delivery, education, disaster preparedness, governance, logistics, and creating new avenues for employment and entrepreneurship. In fact, we have been sponsoring many projects which deal with the startup giving entrepreneurship. And I would like to also mention that we also have an incubation center at Manipur University. And in today's theme of this summit, Grassroots AI for Global Employability and Impact is particularly significant. It emphasizes that advanced technology must be accessible at the grassroots level and relevant to the local realities. The NEC sees as a considerable scope for supporting AI capability building in Manipur through collaboration with institutions such as daily state government departments, many startups, industry partners. Focus skill programs, hands-on project incubation support, and export to real use case and collective nurture a robust AI-ready talent pool. NEC also sees long-term potential in exploring AI startups, specialized with service cluster and even global capacity centers in the Northeast, aligned with the national initiatives such as IndiaAl. Such effort can generate high-quality employment and integrate the region from more deeply into the national and digital economy. Friends, today, technology itself is not the solution. We, the people, are. By investing our youth, encouraging responsibilities and ethical use of the AI, and fostering collaboration across sector, we can ensure that the benefits of technological progress and reach every corner of the region. And in conclusion, I would like to again comment the organizers who, in collaboration with NIELIT and DIT Manipur, once again for this meaningful initiative. And I, on behalf of the NSC, would like to assure you that we will remain committed to supporting and looking forward technology-driven programs that contribute to the holistic development of Manipur and the Northeast region as a whole. I wish this summit a very success, and I look forward to the valuable outcomes. Thank you, and Jayanta.
Thank you so much. We thank the representative of Northeastern Council, and I've been advised it's Major Raishe, PA, Director, NEC. Thank you so much for joining us virtually and sharing your valuable thoughts with us. So ladies and gentlemen, before we move on to the board of thanks, we like to thank and appreciate our esteemed sponsors whose partnership and commitment have made today's event possible. We sincerely thank our sponsors for their trust, encouragement, and continued support towards initiatives that promote yeah. Sir has said he won't speak, but yeah, our executive director, sir, has imposed an ambush that he needs to address the gathering. So we'd like to request our respected director, Directorate of Information Technology, Government of Manipur, Shri and Devin Singh, to address the gathering.
A very good afternoon to the dignitaries on the stage, VIPs, many of whom are colleagues for a long time, invitees, students, and friends from the media. I mean, so many people have already spoken before me, so there's nothing much left for me to say. But as being from the government, Our aim is to create jobs, and our aim is to create opportunities for the IT industry and the local IT entrepreneurs. That is our main objective, and this is how we think and operate. So today I'm so happy to see a very large group of industry experts who Dr. Jayanta has very specially invited to Manipur. And it is very encouraging for us to see that you've actually taken the trouble to come all the way to Manipur. And in fact, you've already started saying, we are here to give something. It's up to you to, how to take advantage of our presence, our contribution. So that itself is so encouraging to us. And I think this is something which is very important, and we have not had this kind of presence in a long time. And I'm particularly very grateful to Dr. Jayanta for creating this kind of an ecosystem in Manipur. And I think we just need to build from this and go ahead, more and have more industry presence here. And with regard to the industry that we already have in Manipur, it's a very small industry. But when we talk about AI, we already have about 200 people who are actually into AI. And that is something which is really, it's a great thing for a small state like Manipur. We are already, when we talk about Manipur, we say that Manipur is one of the, underdeveloped states in the country and all. But imagine a small state like we already have 200 people working in AI. And also, we're so lucky to have an institute like NIELIT, and from the government side also, we've been trying to create the required ecosystem for a long time. It's taken a long time for us. But now, the components are here. It's all about aggregating, putting things right. Just the other day, we had a hackathon which was arranged by MTI Hub and our department. And we could see class 8 students coming and participating in the hackathon. This is the level of interest that AI has already evinced in, in the state. And then we have a lot of, local, in the IT entrepreneur level also, we have people working in AI. Aeroshell is there, Island is there, there's so many of us, So I think it's just a matter of putting things together and moving in the right direction. We just have to do things together. I think that's the only thing that is left. We have to see where we are strong, where we are and just maybe many of you might have heard this, about this project earlier, but just for those who are still don't have that in knowledge, we have a World Bank funded project called the Mind Project, and under this project we're going to have a green data center coming up in the next 6 months. This will also have a large number of GPUs, which will be can be utilized by the local IT entrepreneurs. We'll be providing it almost free of cost, although we have so much of subsidized GPUs from the government of India itself, but this will be much below that so that our local IT entrepreneurs can start working. This will be available to the startups. Then we'll be, we're actually talking about skilling in a big way. And referring to a conversation I had with Dr. Mani this morning before we came here, he was talking about semiconductor. It's something which nobody in India has done. And apparently we all import all our chips from Taiwan. And this is something that we can do in Manipur. It's not rocket science. We just have to be, clever enough to create that infrastructure, do the skilling, do the training, and it's there for us. And we just have to, I think smartly and move ahead while nobody else is doing that. And luckily for us, this World Bank project that we have, it's a very dynamic kind of a project. Like we have certain components already earmarked, but in case we need to change, we can change it halfway. So in fact, I'm already thinking about setting up a, this semiconductor lab, if possible, in Imphal itself, where people can be trained, we can do the packaging, and even before Assam does, maybe we can do that also. So I think we live in very, interesting times, and it's there for our, we just have to be smart enough, and just grab it. That's all, and thanks, and all the best to everyone. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, respected Director, sir. So it will be incomplete if we didn't hear from you, sir. Thank you so much, Dr. Jayanta, for encouraging our respected Director, sir, to speak on behalf of the government. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, would like to appreciate and congratulate also for sponsoring us and making this event a grand success. We really thank our sponsors for their trust, encouragement, and continued support towards initiatives that promote innovation, technology, and inclusive development. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our platinum sponsors, that is the NIELIT, gold sponsors, Phytech, Cobrew, silver sponsors, Manipuri, Meitei Association, Bangalore, the People's Chronicle, JCRE Skill Solution, and Scholarly. So we have all our bronze sponsors here. You can see it. And yeah, in appreciation, we would like to play 2 videos. So all your attentions on the screen, please.
We are starting the human attention experiment now. Phase 1. Massive open online courses. Phase 2. DADB Originals. Now.
Attention bureaus, nation under threat. Report for deployment.
Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now at the moment of conclusion of the inaugural program of this AI Impact Summit. To propose the vote of thanks, may I request Erusil Namirakpum, Secretary AI and Emerging Technology Society.
Thank you very much, everyone, for attending this wonderful function. Let me start off by giving all thanks to Honorable Sri T.H. Kiran Kumar, IAS Secretary, Government of Manipur, for coming down over here and gracing the event at the beginning. We also thank Tamo Deben, the director from TIT, for coming down at very short notice. And very important, the director, executive director for NIELIT, Dr.Yumnam Jayanta, without whom we could have never achieved such a grand success in this event organization. So very much, thank you very much, sir, for your vision. You have been able to bring people from multiple facets, from industries, from startups, openly inviting us to be part of this academic institute and be able to basically have this common platform where we can discuss. So thank you very much for also inviting everybody in your network to be part of this event. So thank you, sir, for making it happen. Very much thank you to our guests, Sri Biswajit Hazarika, member, Finer and MD, Trans Virtual Private Limited, Sri Nirupam Chaudhary, Director at NASCOM, Dr. Mani Madhukar, Program Lead, Innovation Center for Education at IBM, Sri Subrimal Bhattacharjee, Head, Critical and Emerging Technologies, Sri Amit Das, MD, India Center, German Academy of Digital Education. So, and our online, the member who have joined from NSC, Major Rashe, thank you very much for putting your opinions as well. So finally, I think this is not just the end, this is just the beginning of this event. After this, we also have very interesting stalls, basically at the other side of the building, where you all can visit. And we really appreciate for all the members who have actually come in from outside the state. You've been hearing only bad news from Manipur for some time now. Hopefully this is a good news, and trusting your friends. I know some of you guys have been warned by your organization itself not to come here, but even then you took your personal relationship ahead and believed in us and coming over here and started talking to us. So thank you very much for coming down and really appreciate it. So, and finally, to everybody who have joined in today from the industry, people who have come in from multiple organizations that we have invited, we thank you very much for coming in. Let this be the first chapter. Let this be the beginning for bringing Manipur on the map of AI, and we will basically take it forward and bring Manipur, bring glory to Manipur. So thank you very much, everybody, for coming. Thank you, everyone.
So with that note, we end the inaugural session. So ladies and gentlemen, we will now move ahead with the Global Business Roundtable, which will be held in the conference hall, I think next to this auditorium. So we request everyone to join us, and thank you so much, everyone. Wish you a great time ahead. Pumna Mokpo Kurumchari.